Hello, everyone.
Hi everyone.
Myself Sarika. Hi, everyone. Myself Sarika Devkar, and we are doing a Get Set Code episode 4. I have Satvik with me, who is the speaker for today's session. So let us share our screen. Satvik, are you sharing your screen?
Yes.
Yeah. I Everyone, if you have any specific things that you want us to cover in this particular series, in the Get Set Code series, let us know in the comment itself. So we'll try to cover those topic in our next episodes. Yeah.
So,
Uh,
first
Perfect. Yes. So let's begin. I think we have a 15 members right now live with us, Satvik, and we are good to go. So today, the episode 4 we are doing for the Get Set Code, and today we have a speaker, Satvik, who is an Atlassian Marketplace app developer, works with Trundle. Satvik, hand it over to you for your quick introduction.
Hey everyone, this is Satvik, and this is the first time that I'm pre- presenting any demo, so it's gonna be good. And I code and I break things and I do stuff because I love it. So that's the reason why I'm taking this responsibility.
No
Yeah.
worries. No worries. So Satvik works with me, and he's a coder, I can say, and he loves to work at any time. I really like that habit Satvik have. And Satvik learned the Atlassian Force app development very quick, right, Satvik? With
Yeah.
few, I think training, I think he got it, and he's good. He joined as a fresher with us, and he's able to build the app with us. So I feel very good, Satvik, you are with us today in this session. So let's move on the next slide, Satvik. What we have?
Thanks. Yeah. So
Okay.
today we're going to discuss
So
about Jira dashboard using information. Yes, sir.
yes.
Please.
Yeah. So in episode 4, guys, we are going to cover the Jira dashboard gadget module, where we will from the scratch how to develop an app that we are going to show. So this is a completely we can say a theoretical to programmatical point we are covering about this particular module. Right, Satvik?
Yes.
Yes. So let's
So in
move on
this
the
module, yeah,
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 hand it over to you, Satvik, so you can give a episode previous episode highlight, and you can I can ask question if I have anything.
yeah, sure. So previously we have installed the Forge and now how we installed the Forge and we registered it. We tried to deploy it in our instance and we like gone through the your Forge application, your first Forge application. It's like hello world. So now in this episode, we're going to discuss about a deep discussion about like what is a Forge UI kit and a custom kit, and we're going to deep about templates and how do we create a gadget using Forge UI, and with also the normal custom UI. So let's go with the templates. So with the templates, Atlassian provides you a free, a predefined templates, which will make you code faster. So with the predefined templates, you can go code in Jira, Confluence, Bitbucket, or any kind of Atlassian products that they have. And with the fast development, you'll have consistency, and you will also have the flexibility to change the templates how you want. And with Atlassian, they also provide two types of templates. Let's say one is a Forge UI kit template, and the other one is the custom UI template. With Forge UI template, we we have Atlassian primitive elements like let me show you in the UI kit. You will have something like here. These are Forge. These are Atlassian given components, and here you will have the Forge required things. Like here, Atlassian primitives. This is this is supported by Forge, and yeah, this is supported by Forge, and the framework doesn't want you to use any kind of divs or HTML tags or anything. But yeah, the best feature is that you don't need to like host your front end and to like try doing it. It's server side rendering, so you don't like. So you don't need to keep like hosting that platform and keep developing that platform. And you can just do that front end easily. And let me go to the next slide. In here, we're going to like go into the in depth, like using custom UI kit. Using custom UI kit, you can also use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, your regular web development tools, and any other components that is provided by Atlassian or any other components which is outside from the Atlassian. So with the full flexibility of designing your own UI, you can do that. And you can also tunnel the code. Like, let me go to the tunnel later. And Forge also provides you the custom UI template as well with the normal Forge UI kit template. So you don't need to like worry about the documentation and everything. You can just go to that module, apply that, try it, and you can go for it. So these are the like differences between what is in custom UI and Forge UI. Like this is the overview. So yeah, in Forge UI you'll have like predefined UI concepts which is React based, and in Forge UI custom UI you'll have like custom build. You can play around with the custom build, and also you can play around with the Forge UI, like the components that Atlassian provides. You can do both, and with Forge UI you'll use server side rendering, in here like client side rendering. Here in Forge UI you lack customization because there is only the customization that we have like a box with a XCSS, and you can do XCSS of how much you want. But in custom UI, you can use styles, tailwind CSS, or any kind of CSS that you want, which is available in the market, which is compatible with React. And yeah, Forge UI is like optimized with the Forge with the Atlassian. So you can go with the lightweight optimized route, or you can create your own optimized stuff, or you can create your own components. And yeah, this is managed by Atlassian Forge, and this is if you so this is managed by Atlassian Forge. So the security is dependent upon the Atlassian, but with the custom UI, it depends upon you, and it depends upon the components that you use from the outside. So that's about it for the custom UI and Forge. Are there any doubts?
So Satvik will talk about the doubts and queries in that, not now, if we have.
In the end, oh, yeah, yeah,
Till
sure.
now we have not received. I think we are on the good track.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, so let's get into the agenda real quick. So let's build a gadget where the aim is to like let's build a gadget where you can select a project name while configuring, and you will see the number of issues that you have in statuses. So let's say the input is the project name, and the output is like the count of issues per status. So you can use the project API and issues API, which is available by the documentation of Atlassian. So you can use with a Forge or with your own Node.js servers, you can take it. But I recommend you to use Forge because it's easy, and with the custom UI templates that you are creating or any UI templates you're using from the Forge UI or the custom UI, this is right around like flexible. You can use it right get go. And yeah, let's create something. So let's create a file. Let's see this demo using Forge Create. I'll create both at once. So using Forge Create, you can just create a template that you want and just pull out another thing. In one terminal, let's create a Forge UI base, and in our terminal, we'll create a custom UI base. So we have multiple ones at the same time. So let's create a gadget custom UI. Let's create here gadget. So here you already see in the custom UI, you can just select the third option, the fourth option here, and we are developing a gadget for Jira. So let's click Jira. And if you go down, you also get Jira dashboard. If you enter it, giving a name, so we selected a UI, and we selected Jira prop, and we selected the module we want to use. So I'll do the same thing here, but I'll select UI kit. The UI kit is by Forge UI kit, and you can selecting Jira. The same options will be available here as well. So we'll select the same things. So as you see here, right around the back, you will also get this zoom in. So it also so it'll be already built, and let me show you how the structure is. See, these things are common. Mm, yeah. In Forge UI, you will have a front end file and resolver file. In resolvers, you will define the functions that you want. With with resolver, you'll define the functions, and in manifest.yaml, you'll have this path which is indicating this source, which combines this front end and the back end. This is the front end, and resolvers is the back end. And yeah, let me go to the custom UI now. In this source is called the front end now. Sorry, the back end, and the static is the front. So I don't want to like go to the hello world and everything. So I'll just pull these outside. So I'll just select and push it to static, and yeah, I'll just do this. Hello world. So yeah, now you know the drill. You know the drill. Like whenever you see the package JSON, you'll just need to install it. So I'll just go to this page. It's the custom UI. I need to build a custom UI. So let's go to the what's this gadget custom UI, and let's go to the static. In here, I delete ls to show the package JSON is here. So let's do it. Right. Yes. So yeah, this will install the node modules and it will show you. Yeah. As I remove the hello world, I need to change the manifest.yml. You see here, right? This is the resources. Like this is the front end. So I need to like adjust this and remove that. And with this, I'll also say one thing like whenever you want to use the tunnel for the custom UI, you need to specify. Let's say the tunnel is in the port 3000. So this specifies that whenever you host or whenever you want to do the fast refresh or React refresh that you have, this will take care of it. Like the port 300 will the port 3000, the tunnel will listen to the port 3000 and it will directly until wait refresh. Let's wait for the static to restore. Easy to understand. And let's look at what the files that we have. As we need only the as we need only select functionality, we'll import the select from the React. Let's remove this name as let's mention this name as remove this text from so okay, not forgetting something. Just take this select and in here inside you will have something called options where you can give any option something like in this format, let's say label option 1 and value would be something like 1 or 2 or any value that you want or any options that you want. So that's one thing and it's getting good. So you see more movies are getting installed. Let's see what it is. So this will happen and I'll go through the resolvers quickly. So through resolvers and see here we can define any function that we want. Like I want to define a function where I can get a like a project name. So I'll say I'm going to define get projects and with using async call it then start with this.
So, Satvik, quick questions here. Right now,
So
we are creating a gadget
here
model, right?
we go.
I think, Satvik, your voice is dropping a lot.
Yeah, am I audible now clearly?
Uh, yes, if you want, you can turn off your camera for better network. I think some network
Yeah,
issue I
that's
can see. Because,
so
can you hear
let
us,
me just
Satvik?
turn off this noise cancellation. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
You can, right? We can hear you
Just turn off
clearly
this
now.
noise
I think now you can
cancellation.
share
So
your
now can
screen.
you hear me?
Yes, we can.
So, yeah.
Satvik, I think
Is
you
it
need to
getting
share
clear?
your screen.
Or should I share?
Yeah, you need to. I think still we are getting some background noise,
Yeah.
Satvik. I think the fan sound.
Yes. I believe my screen is visible.
Uh, Now, yes, I think it's loading for us. Yes, we can. I think you can open a tab which you want to show. Yes.
Yes. So I'll copy the same thing that I'm doing here. Paste it. So in here we are so here we are getting the get projects. This is the function name. So imagine it like this. So we are creating a function. So function get products. So imagine it something like this. So here we create the function and in so let me just change this to React framework. So now these are so as I said, I want to have a get projects in the edit screen. So let's do that. I need to import invoke. Let's get the data. So let's say projects. So now let's deal with this using user tab. That's a lot of data I have. System improvement. So host the I'll just host the front end and back end real quick. So let me just create run build now. So I'll just use a run build. So how the static file works is like here you see the build function is there. So this will build using this function. And we can start the server using the start function, and we can just do the 3000. It will automatically do the 3000 working, and as we mentioned earlier, we need to do this. Let's wait for it to build, or pull up another thing. So in this we can just create something like as we are building this, we need to deploy the forge as well, like we learned in the previous episode. Like let's deploy this in our forge, whatever we created. So let's wait for that as well. And yeah, one more thing, I forgot to do something like sorry, let me refresh. As I'm fetching this as I'm fetching this API, I need to use the permissions. So you will see the permissions which is required for it. So let me go to here and see what are the permissions required. So here see, read Jira work is required. So I'll just add it real quick. So scopes. This one. So read Jira works. Yeah, this is the one that we need. So as I change the manifest.yml, I need to deploy this code. Then only the changes will be reflected. So this one. Let's wait for this stuff. Let's wait for this. Yep, it's done. As we have started this, let's wait for this building stuff. Yeah, Sarika, shall I wait for this to build, or shall I use the for UI?
If you have everything ready at your end, you can show that as well for a demo. Because I think this will take time.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. So let's do some so this is a
I
Forge
think this
UI.
app was
So
already deployed, right? This is
as I
already deployed,
I
right? You
did
can.
some things like I removed this. Yeah, yeah. This is already plus circle, but I removed it, so that's the problem. Like, I just need to register it and remove it.
Okay.
So, so I was just returning the response JSON. In the response JSON, we'll have the values like this. I was using this. So in the response, I'll have the values and everything. I can use that. And I'm fetching that here. And I'm using the same thing. I'm invoking the function in the edit mode. Here you see, here I'm invoking here I'm invoking the function, and I'm setting that projects here. And if there are no projects or project length is taking some time, so I'm just showing the dummy loading screen. That's one thing. Just, so if I submit any data, right, this will the data will be submitted to the dashboard. In the dashboard, the gadget ID, and with the gadget ID, I'll store the projects in like this. I'll show that as well. Now, as I record it, and just extract it. My instance. Jira.
So, Satvik, quick questions here.
Yes.
A quick question that I got here. Like, we are right now using a dashboard template, right? The dashboard template itself will hold a gadget related data, just a gadget related configuration stored.
The configuration will be stored in the Jira side.
Jira site, right? Not
It
in
won't
the Forge site, right?
the data will not be stored in the template.
Forge
It,
site.
to store the
Okay.
data in the template, use is stored. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. First.
Okay.
Here you see, right? The context is coming from the product context. So we are not storing this
Okay.
in the locally. To store it locally, we need to use storage, which we'll cover in the next
Okay.
chapters.
I think next session that everyone that next session I think some where we will talk specifically about the Forge storage, and in that we will explore how many Forge storage option actually Forge provides. Like there are three type of storage right now provides. What's the pros and cons of every three feature that we will explore something in our next session. If you are enjoying this session or if you are not, tell us your feedback in the chat itself, so we will prepare more for our next upcoming sessions.
Forge will be sometimes slow for this.
No worries, Satvik, I know it will
Okay.
take some additional time, because first time we are, so that is the interesting thing about our Get Set Code series, Sadvik. We do everything from the scratch. So whenever customer or anyone is trying to build the app, right, they will get a complete start to end understanding.
Yeah.
So if we are getting that same error, they will also face, and they can get fixed. So that was the agenda of this Get Set Code series.
That is a great agenda actually.
I think, yeah, it's
To
loaded. You can just.
yes, just instance. See, it's asking for, as I mentioned earlier, it's ask for your permissions. If you don't specify any permissions, you will like it will not start the just the API. It will not call the API. So you need to have this specified. You need to have these permissions, or else you will face errors. So that's that's just install myself in the instance. It's installed. Now let's go to the instance of that. Dashboard. This is yeah, you see here the project gadget for one. You can change these names whenever you want by going to the manifest or bio here, and here you'll see the title of the gadget. So you can change any gadget, the names of gadgets, and add more gadgets just by simply copying it here and changing the name of it, key of it, and everything. You can do something similar. So, just start using the Forge panel. As this is a Forge UI, I don't need to start any kind of front end service. In this case, I think that's some service issue. Just use the old one.
I think we can track this errors, Satvik, in developer console.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. So let's check once that.
As I just deployed it, we can go to the developer console.
Instead of production, change the environment.
Yes. And this is exciting. Yes.
Yeah.
Then we are moving this. Always use this thing. Just see here. This is the new one, so I'll just get the same code I see here. So I'll just
So Satvik, do you have any testing app where you can show how this gadget will look? Because code and everything is correct. I think some force related issue we can see. I think some tunnel related issue I can see here.
yeah, that could be fortunate.
Same
So I
time.
think
Yeah.
yeah.
If you have that gadget ready or any screenshot you have, that is also good for us.
I think it's something like fraud related code or what it is.
So no worries, Satvik, no worries.
This
I
could be a
think
fraud related
we are
issue.
done.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Satvik?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. My point here is, can we? Do you have any screenshot or anything how your gadget will look?
Not currently at the moment. I'll just explain you like how it will look like.
Hmm.
Let's say the project will have you'll see a select option here, and with the select
Hmm.
option you'll select the project name, and after selecting the project name you'll just see the issues that you have in the status as well. Let's say you have 10 issues in the backlog, 20 issues in the selected for development, 13 done. You'll see something like that. So that's how the application works, and that's how the gadget
Okay.
works.
Do you have your sample application which you created? Is that ready, or that app is also facing the same problem?
That app will also face the same thing because the Forge UI, the Forge related issues will have. So that faces the same thing.
Okay. Can you
Let me
try
just
run
try to
forge
deploy
lint
this for a
fix?
minute.
Can you try forge lint fix? Might be it will get fixed.
There are no issues. Let me just try to
Okay.
install this new application here. So let's see the Gadget Forge UI should be installed here.
think it's loading.
Yeah, this is what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
let's take this time. See, this is how it will look like. Like you'll see the product names when you just get that product name real quick. So now, sorry for using the word code, guys. Don't judge me for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just copy this code here and so which one can this purchase is a copy. Let's paste it. Isn't tunnel filled? It doesn't work. I just need to deploy it every single time we make any changes. So let's try this out. This is the tunnel issue. So we'll just deploy it every single time. Every time we change it. So yeah, that's it. So Snap, that is the tunnel issue, not the code issue. There is some invocation error or something from down some from side.
No worries. We have sufficient time. We can fix this problem. Try to remove this module and try to add it again from the gadget page. Service is not
Yeah,
happening.
Sarka, this is the yeah, this is the invocation issue, not from the code or not from anything. This is the issue of attachment. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So everyone, we I think we will take this as a feedback, and we'll try to make sure on this call we will try to show you the actual app running. Right now, we are facing some issue regarding the invocation of our APIs, but that's something we will fix. And I think in our next session we will show you completely about this. Okay. Do not worry, Satvik. I think we can sync up and we can fix and share the solution of this problem in our next event.
Yeah,
Right?
sure.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Satvik, for joining us in today's session. Due to some issues, I can see some audio and video issues. I can see it is not happened correctly, but it is almost on track. I think we have recorded everything, so we can check everything in our recorded videos. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Satvik, for joining. Everyone, if you have any comment or any queries or anything you have, please post it in a chat so we can answer it. We are here live for 2 more minutes. If we have anything, please post it in the comment itself. I hope you have enjoyed this session. We'll try to cover this issue in our next episode. Our next episode specifically about the Ford storage, where we will talk about the Ford's three type of storage and what is the pros and cons of those. And uh, yeah, I think no worries, Satvik. We will fix this together after this call. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I hope you have enjoyed and learned with us. If you have any other question, feel free to reach out to me or Satvik in on LinkedIn or on a community page. Also, we will be available. So share with us if you have any thoughts. Bye everyone. Good night. Thanks, Satvik.
Thank you, sir. Thank you everyone for joining.